My son is... My wife is wounded, and my son, Tarin, is missing. Why do you test me so, Stendar? We just came here today for some water. The snakes were on us before we knew what was happening. They bit Nisa, and we ran. When we stopped running, we discovered my son, Tarin, was missing. Then Stendar has not forgotten us. I have given my wife an antidote, but I cannot leave her side. If you will look for Tarin, though, bless you. I taught him to head for the high ground when in danger, so look for him on the cliffs.
Snakes separated me from my family, and now I'm surrounded. Is there a clear path to the bridge? I'm scared to leave. You made it just in time. Those serpents are looking at me and sticking out their tongues. I think they were licking their lips. Let's go! Oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember this. I know how to get back from here. I'll meet you back at my parents' tent. This doesn't seem like the right way to me. Maybe we should head back.
I need help.
I knew my faith in you was justified. Truly, Stendar's mercy has descended on my family today. My son has been returned to me, and Nisa is recovering from her wounds. Please, take this as a reward. Without your help, Tarin might not have survived. Go in peace. My son is safe, and my family has been restored to me. You are truly a gift from merciful Stendar.
Without your help, I would have been meat for the jackals.
new students arrive, you're no raw recruit. I can see you've handled challenges before. We could use a student with experience, if you have time to study with us. We teach the way of fighting. Any fool can win a duel. Only a master knows who will challenge her and where it will occur. You must learn to think as the masters did. Learn not just how they fought, but when and why. So many have said before you. But before you hold a sword at this school, you must learn the most important lesson, the one of history. Speak to Smith Nabinum and answer his riddles. You'll find him working the forge. After he is satisfied, we shall talk. Even with your experience, until you have spoken to Smith Nabinum, no master of blades will teach you. It is our tradition. You will find we hold many such traditions here. It is a delicate matter. I am unsure how to say this, but something is amiss. I need someone who can recognize signs of danger to help me. The training is important, but so are the lives of our students, and they are somehow threatened. A shadow. My own senses are overwhelmed by the signs, such that I can no longer see the direction from which the danger arises. You can serve as my eyes and ears, with a clear head. Thank you. Now, as any other student must, please speak with Smith Nabinum at the forge. We will speak again.
Greetings to you, student. What knowledge do you seek? A strategy to slay your opponents, the strength to protect your allies, the power to split a kingdom in two. These things you may do, and have done already, but these are not the arts I teach. Listen, this is a tale of Master Fedalia, Blade Master of Lecky's Blade. While on walkabout, Master Fedalia encountered a wagon. The wagon's owner was an uninjured woman facing an unmasked man. He held a battered axe, she a pristine blade. The woman said the man was a bandit who had already attacked her once. She begged Master Fedalia to intervene. Master Fedalia walked away, yet the woman lived to tell her tale. Why did she live? You see as Master Fedalia did. The woman claims she fought the bandit, yet she had no wounds. Had she parried his axe, her pristine blade would be notched. Had Master Fedalia faced the bandit, the woman would have stabbed her in the back. Then hear the story of Master Aram Cessnit. Long ago, a foreign mage came to challenge us. He claimed his power a match for our blades. One by one, he dueled our students. This master of alteration could turn steel to mist at will. Every student lost. Master Aram was an initiate, yet he faced the mage and won. So handily, in fact, that his opponent made apologies and left forever shamed. Of all the students who faced the mage, Master Aram was far from the best warrior. How did Master Aram win the duel? Valid strategy. One that has certainly felled even the most powerful mage. Yet what would it have proven? The mage made no claim he could defeat any bow. He said only that his power was a match for the sword. Look deeper. Think of what you suggest. Would a student of Lecky's Blade strike before the opponent was ready? You see as Master Aram did. The foreign mage claimed his power a match for our blades. Indeed, any steel that threatened him turned to mist as fast as one could blink. But a training sword is wood, and wood is nothing like steel. I tell you now the story of Master Aram Cessnit's end. Long ago, Master Aram was the Blade Master here. In his last days, he called his favorite student to him. If she could give him what he wanted most, she would become the next Blade Master of Lucky's Blade. That is what you must discover. Master Arm's legend is known by all, even the serving folk. Direct your questions to them, Halam, Unar, and Iman. Once you know what they know, return to me and give your answer.
Not all who come to train at Lucky's Blade learn what they thought they might. Like many here, I came to Lucky's Blade to become a great warrior. Despite my training, I lacked talent with a blade. I returned to my family ashamed. And then I remembered one of Master Aram's lessons. We do not choose when we rest. To give up the hard road is to bring suffering to the next traveler. Basically, never give up. 10 years I've trained since that day. I'm no master, but if my family needs me, I can defend them.
Have you come to... No, you're not the provisioner from Sentinel. I've had to send farther and farther away for simple things such as salt and grain. Forgive me. These students mock my temper. You'd think I'm the old master's reincarnation the way they bellyache. In any case, I know only the stories, such as the one about the enchanted knives. He forbade Redguard trainees to dabble in magic. When a traveling merchant brought enchanted knives, Master Aram upturned the cart and chased the poor man into a sand dune. He wouldn't even use the metal. He threw the knives out after the merchant.
Too much to do and too little time.
The stables are not as busy as they once were. Still, I will care for all beasts that seek shelter within. Anyone who knows of our school has heard of him. He was the master who brought the teachings to so many, tireless in his quest for perfecting the blade. In truth, no one knows. Many tales were told about his last battle with a group of bandits. Some say he survived and went on to roam the sands beyond Lucky's Blade. I can't imagine that myself.
Want to discover what Master Aram's favorite student gave him, you must speak with the servants of Lucky's Blade. Excellent. Then tell me, what did Master Aram Cessnant want at the end of his life? What did his student give him? Master Aram's sickness was great. And a Redguard who cannot fight is as weak as a toothless snake. But Redguards do not throw their lives away, no matter the hardship they face. Redguards fight. They fight even when there is no hope. Look deeper. If such a thing existed, Master Aram would never have used it. No true Redguard warrior. You see as the young student did so long ago. By that time, Master Aram was old and weak. No Redguard wishes to die in bed, but it's shameful to take one's own life to avoid hardship. Master Aram left, not to die, but to face one last battle. You've learned what you must from me. Now it's time to test your mettle. Speak to disciple Rafa Afhaba at the dueling arena, and if you pass his test, you will meet with Master Fidalia for hers.
Here, the best blades of our generation train and hone their skills. You've seen many things, but do you think you can count yourself among them? Then we'll see the make of your steel in battle. My students have trained for seasons, but you have the experience of true battle. If you can defeat them all, then I will count you as an equal to them. If not, then I have no time for you. Ah, she's as sharp as a knife's edge even when she seems otherwise occupied. I see the way you walk, and it tells me you know how to handle yourself against others. Like Taufa, I have not seen anything with my own eyes. We are both unsettled, but the source is veiled. Perhaps it's the wind. Perhaps it's something more. Well, student, are you ready for this test? Only after this will Master Fedalia teach you. And attention, whelps, we've got a challenger. Look alive out there. I don't want to see sloppy swordsmanship.
Call the guard! Not so fast. Guards! What's this? Guards, there's a criminal here! I fear I must... Times are tough, but crime is never the answer. Perfect. Stay out of trouble now.
You have more experience than our other students. You have more experience than our other students. I would not have accepted you as one, but I trust the judgment of the disciples. And of course, you've done well thus far. Then drink from the cup behind you. It holds a potent concoction to put you into a deep slumber. If you are worthy, Lecky will reveal a vision to you. Retrieve Raifa's sword, Taufa's shield, and Nabinim's hammer from this vision if you can. When you awaken, take the armaments to the steps of the blade, the tower crowning our school. Place each item at its altar and show your respect for the lessons you've learned. I will meet you atop the tower. These items are symbols. If you can obtain them in the dream, they will be in your mind upon your awakening, carried in your thoughts. You've learned history and battled our pupils. This task requires your mind. When you awaken, take the armaments to...
A thief! Don't let them escape!
I fear I... Let's put this unfortunate business behind us, friend. Pay your bounty and you're free to go. Excellent. Thanks for cooperating.
This work isn't going to do itself.
Another fine batch of flesh. Vidalia, you've done well.
I beg you, stop this madness.
Don't be weak. Now stand aside, for I wish to feed.
No, I cannot allow this to go on.
Then I will take your blood myself.
My secret is revealed. I provided our old master with his life source, the blood of our students, but no more. Though it means my death, I'm glad you've witnessed this. Before you kill me, I must beg one favor of you. Destroy Master Aram Sesnet. He did, and now he's returned as a foul undead creature, a vampire. I could not raise my blade against one so revered, but no such respect compels him. I couldn't defend the students, couldn't even defend myself. The wounds have long since healed. I've already fallen to his curse. It is how he compelled me to call for more and more students. Here, he feeds on our strongest. I'd hoped to stop him with your aid. I was too weak. He sleeps beneath our monument to him, in the graveyard. Go after him before he has a chance to escape. The other disciples, tell them what I've done. Whatever atonement they ask before I die, I will gladly do it.
Did you speak to Master Vidalia? What? You mustn't jest of such things. What did she say, truly? But your manner shows no deceit. How did this happen? Now I know you lie, for he's been dead for almost a century. Yet the legends never did speak of his death. Sept, take you! I won't hear another word. Be gone, and I will wait for Master Vidalia to tell me the truth of it.
My disciples, this stranger speaks the truth. We must go to the graveyard. I will explain more soon, but for now, call upon an arbiter. She must hear my confession as well.
Fools have the strength to face it. Something outside the stored in my collection. Achieved immortality.
So, you are the one the others spoke of so highly. Master Fidalia has brought shame upon Lecky's blade. I would hear your thoughts before adding my own. Master Fidalia summoned me. For matters of honor, many turn to an arbitrator for counsel, and when the situation necessitates, I am willing and able to execute justice. That is precisely why. Both Raifa and Tafa are too entwined to offer clear counsel, and I, on the other hand, have only just arrived. You have touched everyone present. As I said before, I would hear your opinion before I render judgment. That is what disciple Raifa Afhaba said as well. But I ask you, if Master Fidalia lives, will she become as the old master was? How can Lecky suffer an abomination to exist, even if it is for the good of the school? Think on this before answering. In truth, it is what I thought as well. Master Fidalia has served the school faithfully. It was not her desire to fall to a vampire. But it would not suit the school for her to remain. Come, and I shall render judgment. Fidalia, your life is spared. Leave, and never return.
No, I must pay for my crimes. I cannot live with this shame.
An outsider pardons this traitor? I will have no part of it.
Remember the Master's riddle. Bow and accept your exile with honor.
Forgive me, this is my duty. I accept it gladly.
Ever shall you scour the sands and protect our people. So it is written.
Master, be at ease. I will protect the school in your place. I still can't quite believe what's happened. I'm not sure how I will explain it to the younger students. No matter, Lecky's blade needs a strong leader. This duty falls to me. There's no one else. I'll certainly not be a replacement for the Master, but I will try my best. I must, for the sake of the school. It will go on, as it always has. Let it not be said that we shirk our responsibility when need arises. I will make that is, the former Masters, proud.
Speak to me no more. As with the other, the one you slew beneath our feet, I will be named no longer. Bitterness shall be my drink, and remorse my fruit. Leave me be.
And now we must be vigilant against the old master, who knows our secrets and our ways. If I see her again, I will gladly fight her to her death. For the honor of Lecky's blade,